The drivers, characters, and events in TOECAR are fictional. Nobody was harmed in the filming of this production. Now sit back and enjoy the race.
Welcome to the Garbage Truck Series. We're today round 2 at the Auto Club Speedway. We'll be going 50 laps around this great racetrack. There we see our very sponsored billboards, Roseanne, as they say. But I am unfortunately going to have to bring everybody some tragic news. Following last week's race, the Sprint Cup Series race in particular at Daytona, after the accident in Turn 4 where he just got absolutely smoked, we have in fact lost Pelagio Asiago, one of our Season 1 OGs. Gone too soon. Let's give him and all of his fans a moment of silence.
But tonight, 40 tough truckers from all over the virtual galaxy convene on one location at a racetrack somewhere in the universe virtually to put on an absolutely fantastic show for us in the booth, for you watching on YouTube right now. Was that caution light floating? We have, how many laps are there? 50 laps of absolute chaos here at it. I'm gonna say it. This is a classic. This is a staple of TOECAR. This track produces great finishes, great racing. Shaquille Oatmeal got his lap teammates, or they're not. One's a Chevy.
Manufacturers don't dictate teammates here in TOECAR.
It's Big Luke Lifts and his piece of shit. Looks great. Love it. And, you know, we got 50 laps, like I said. That's 100 miles of TOECAR Garbage Truck Series action. For you, for us, for people watching 10 years from now. Hello. How's 2035 treating you? Mike, where are we?
We're here at Auto Club. Like you said, an absolute staple here for TOECAR. Last season, we had a great race for both series. I don't think it's going to be any different here with the trucks. It's a very cold day here. I woke up this morning, came out of the garage, and it was 20 below zero. I don't know how the hell that happens, you know, global warming, all that kind of shit.
Celsius or Fahrenheit?
That was Fahrenheit, which, I mean, it's close in Celsius, too, I'm pretty sure. But
Red Bull, Matt.
Very cold here, which means it's going to be even faster. It's going to make for even better racing. It's going to be very exciting. And down on pit road, we got Tristan. You bundled up down there, buddy?
Yeah, I'm a little huddled up, or whatever you just said. I don't know words, but you know, no Anthony today, so I got the shots here on pit road, or I'm gonna try to. Yeah, we're in for a race, eh? I like races. I'll put helicopters in here. I think Shaquille Oatmeal just got to the track. He had a checkup before this race, but nonetheless, he's not even here, is he? I'm stupid.
He's in the stands, Tristan. It's okay.
Anyways, TOECAR. Yeah, trucks. We're gonna have fun tonight, and I'm gonna try my best to get news and stuff for you. I'm gonna go find a story right now.
Well, thank you for your hard work. As always, Tristan, going to be roaming the pit road with, as Anthony described last week, the TOECAR, which will hopefully keep crew chiefs and crew members in line. Of course, they are volunteers, but that won't stop us from treating them like employees. Look at these trucks rip around as we look at today's Michael Waltrip shot glass starting grid. On pole for today's race, the Lord's son himself, Dad Gum, Father Gum, if you will, on pole in that 74 car. Great start for him. Joining him on the front row is Mark, I guess. Mark still not feeling 100% after last week's race at Daytona. I hear they have a driver on standby if need be. Third, Ginger Joe in that 13 car with the oldest man in sports, the Orb, right next to him in that 0 car. P5 today, Walter Cooler in the 9. Walter, despite being around for all 3 seasons, has been very, very anonymous. I think he made the playoffs the first season in trash, but that's about it. And alongside him is Corey Origami in the most unmistakable truck in the entire field, in that 96 truck. Then, Daddy McBetty in the 23 car, another person banged up after Daytona, and alongside him, yet another person. Injured at least a little bit at Daytona. I know. Fred Worst in that 28 truck. Then rounding out our top 10, David Krapicus in that 46, somebody who had a pretty good day last weekend, and then unfortunately got caught up in one of those last wrecks, and then 2 people sharing one truck, Chick and McNugget. Fuck these guys, they were mean to me, rounding out our top 10.
Starting 11th, we've got Babe Juth in the 33, as always, hoping to not obliterate anybody tonight. And the 75 truck, Claire Pressure, showed a lot of promise last week, had some trouble on and coming in and out of the pits a few times. Hopefully that doesn't happen again tonight. And we have LED lights. I hope they stay on, because it's a night race, guys. If they shut off, we're going to hear screaming. And on his outside, the 55 this week, it's going to be LW Wrong, who is actually going to be on trial via Zoom for his slam slaughter charge. Not sure if how that's going to go for him, but we will tell you how it goes. And then the 67-3 Masato, I did a little bit of digging into the paperwork. Turns out we have to give Hans devices to people under 18, and that's good news for him, but also bad news because his 18th birthday is next week, so enjoy it while you have it this week, Threma. And Diz outside, we got Jeff Gordon in that 24 truck. Next row, we got Mateus in that bright 32 Tide truck, and then Tom and Jerry Walls in the 66 Diz outside. And then we have Clink Bottles, I almost didn't know who it was because I was reading it sideways, in the 54 truck, and Dr. Chemo Slice in the M&M's right on the outside.
As we get to the second half of the field, we have starting 21st, the number 91 truck. That's Eaton Beaver. I love Eaton Beaver. That's my favorite driver, aside from Harold, of course. We all love Harold. Eaton Beaver, 91 truck. On his outside, Chad GPT. That's the computer. Starting 23rd, it's the number 42 truck of Rustard and Ketchup. And on his outside, Philip McCrack in that number 15 United Healthcare machine. Starting 25th, Wally Waffle Stomp in the 09 truck. And LeBron Kitus in the 6th, starting on his outside. Up next, we have Conard East. You know, the guy that pretended to be that guy that one time. You remember. You see it. On his outside, Down Under in the 76. Rounding out the top 30, we have fan favorite, the man, the myth, the 98-year-old, the 98 truck. It's Harold Klott. And on his outside, it's Sarah, who I guess is just coming along for the ride. She didn't mean to be at Daytona for practice. And then I guess she just likes it, guys. I guess she's here to stay.
I guess so, Matt. And then the final 12 spots is going to be started off with this 08 Octavius Flex. Supposedly this guy's from the future, yet last week got caught up in a lot of trouble. I don't know if he's like on the wrong timeline and he doesn't actually know what's supposed to happen, but supposedly that's his goal. So I'm not sure if he was supposed to crash last week.
Kyle.
Could be. Maybe that crash causes his parents to meet. Who knows? And then alongside him, Guy Kia, straight out of Europe, specifically Sweden, I believe, in that 44 truck, trying to make his first start here at Auto Club. Then Backshot Jones in that 68. He was also a front runner a little bit last week. Had a pretty good debut, trying to keep some of that magic alive, I guess. And then Big Luke lifts alongside him.
Large.
Big Luke never made a start at this track before because of an injury. Then behind that, we have this 45 truck, Braden Bunch, and alongside him, making music, still fighting for the Season 1 championship, kind of fighting for this championship, depending on how it goes. A lot on the line for Macon. Another new driver, Taylor Ham in the 30 car truck, pardon me. And alongside him, DUI Div in that 97. That Jack Daniels scheme is back, and it's on attack. Then, malnourished Marcus Morgan. This guy, he's hungry for a win, and he's got Tiny Stewart alongside him, going to have tough competition. And in the last row of our field, Shave Burns, recently brought back to life, and P last, You Can't Hear Me in that 58 Clorox truck. But that's enough talk. Let's give it to Jason for today's command.
Here we go, race fans. Drivers, start your engines!
Who the fuck was that?
You know, you guys, I'm hearing from TOECAR insider Rob Pockets, they actually had Roseanne herself give the command. You love to hear it, I guess. I don't know. There she is. There's her sign. And there's Jason, rolling out on the field with 42 trucks right behind him. Hoping for a good day, but let's just be real. This is TOECAR. A lot of these people will not. Before we actually get underway, though, Mike, you have an update on our injuries from last week?
Yeah, Daytona was every bit as dangerous as we were expecting. Luckily not as tragic as the Cup Series race, but still pretty tough nonetheless. Surprisingly, everybody that started last week is going to start this week at least. Sarah got some minor burns when she spilled her coffee while turning over on the front stretch there. She also broke a few of her nails. Those are expensive to get done, you know? And then right before the lightning strike, Mark, I guess, got drilled in the passenger side and turned over, and like Kyle was saying, looked a lot like Pierre's crash. Luckily, Mark's a bit tougher than old Pierre was. Pierre was a fragile little boy. But Dr. Basil, he looked at him, he says, it's a broken arm, I guess, you know. And Mark was like, cool. So he's going to start the race, but he's going to have to get out, because you can't run this race for 100 miles with a broken arm. And getting into that car is going to be Justin Tallgeier. Hopefully he can fit in the truck, because I've never seen somebody this tall. In fact, I hope he's not walking around near Tiny Stort in the garage area. He might actually squash him. And then post-lightning strike, that's what the asterisks mean next to the laps from here on out. Conard East has a case of buzzard syndrome, and if you're wondering what that is, you know the helicopter, the Buzzard in GTA 5? Yeah, helicopter, you know? He's been dizzy all week, but, you know, it's not his first rodeo, even though it might look like it on paper. And the ones that got into him, Chicken McNugget, their heads clack together when they hit the 62 truck. I don't know if you ever had those clackers back in the day, but if you do them too hard or too often, they start to shatter, and they don't want that to happen. And poor Daddy McBetty, they pulled him out of the truck, and he was asleep when they did that. He got about 36 hours of sleep, then came to, and felt pretty okay. Who knows, he might have just needed to catch up on sleep after all that gambling in the off-season. Then later on, LED lights got hit by Big Luke lifts, and, you know, sometimes we forget how dangerous Big Luke could be. But that hit into the driver's door, that caused flickering in his fire suit ever since, so, you know, with this being a night race, this could be dangerous. And then Fred Wurst, I was so worried about this, man. He hit the inside wall coming to the white flag there, and it was bad. Reports of marinara in the cockpit. Luckily not too bad, because he was awake the entire time. As Anthony said last week, there was mozzarella sticks on standby, so plenty to soak it up. But it's TOECAR, he knew what he was signing up for, so he's racing. And then LeBron Kites ran into him after he washed back up on track. And such a big impact to the chest with his condition, he has a case of racer's lung. It's similar to Massive Chris, but, you know, Dr. Basil, he has his own medical system. But I trust Steve, so I don't question him.
Riveting stuff, Mike. Hoping all of them start feeling better soon. I don't know what's funny about injuries, Matt.
That is floating.
It is. See, I'm not tripping.
Whoever put that sign up is, though. Nonetheless,
Oh no.
50 laps today. We saw
50.
an absolute classic. Yeah, 5-0, the big 5-0. We saw an absolute classic last season. I'm real excited for what we're going to see today. Jason pulls in. He wants to watch it too. Dadgum leading us down. Mark, I guess, alongside him. Another day, another bogey. We're green.
Boogity boogity.
Listen to them things fucking get torqued up heading towards turn 1.
Beautiful exhaust on these trucks here this season.
Oh, nice gear shift. Getting all the way up through them. And
cranking their hogs.
Oh man, Choreo Origami going all the way out to the fence, and he's in the wall early.
he's up in it.
Can this be
He
strategy?
got in the
Oh,
stuff.
God,
he went out
last-
there in the stuff.
Last
Maybe
week's
he just
winner.
wants... Go ahead, Mike.
No, last week's winner almost got turned there. Wally Waffle Stump. That was almost oh my God, we're 5 wide.
Dude, Harold's in the meat.
Oh,
Harold's in the meat and potatoes,
Oh,
and he's
no.
in the wall.
he's a roast now. That's a shame.
A lot of trucks. Last week's winner, you just talked about him. Wally Waffle Stomp's in it, along with at least 12 other trucks. First one to the line looks like it might be... I don't know who that is. Is it Dadgum still?
It
Either
is.
It's
him or,
Dadgum.
yeah.
Ginger Joe in second, and not Wally. Walter Cooler, P3.
Well, guys, we knew it was going to happen, this type of racing. 5 wide. Con Artis just washes up the track into Harold. Everybody up here was doing great. And then Con Artis ruined it for everybody. Thank God he got fully involved in this accident. But, guys, I think it has to be said, and I'm going to be the one to say it. I think TOECAR might be needing some Viagra for how many soft collections have been happening recently.
We'll send the sponsorship back out, Matt.
That's right on board Harold Clot through this mess.
Okay.
You see, he might have got distracted. Well, no, that's all the 62. You know what? Thank God for its Hans device, even though it was a safer Barry. Sarah getting involved, she probably doesn't know what the hell that felt like.
And guys, I'm hearing that her drink is spilled all over the car. That's going to be really uncomfortable the rest of the way.
Recurring theme. Looks like we got some guys pitting. The whole field's pitting. Tristan?
Yeah, guys, we got some developing stories actually for the 04 car or truck, I should
Backshot
say.
Jones
as-
blew up back there, but go ahead.
Yeah, so we got looks like trouble in the latter stages of the pack, but regardless, the 04 Mark, I guess, he clearly was injured after last week, suffering from broken arm, I guess, and he will be getting out of the car or the truck. Gotta get used to saying that, and he will be relieved by newcomer Justin Tallgeier, who will obviously be making his debut today. He's a very tall lad, I'll tell you what, and it's a mystery how he's even getting in this car right now. But he's in there. But god damn, he's cramped. He's cramped as hell in there, guys.
And you see,
Not
it
good
cost
for
them
the safety, you know?
cost them a lot of spots with that driver change too. I think they fell back to about 15th. This 04 was running top 5. Welcome back to Automatic Club, where you see right there on the scoring pylon, Backshot Jones is in fact out of the race. Got signed by the Pistons halfway through. Turns out though it's just a 1-game contract. We wish him the best. Hopefully he gets some good minutes. And the field's doubling up once again. Dadgum still our leader. Ginger Joe alongside him this time in P2. And Walter Cooler yet again in P3.
Hopefully we can get a little more green flag racing in because I don't like these soft collections. We need something hard.
Yeah. Yeah, get hard for tow truck.
TOECAR. There we go.
TOECAR.
It rhyme. And Jason's in. Lord only knows what awaits us here. It only took us about a lap to get 4 and 5 wide before. How long is it going to take this time? Great restart for that 13.
Oh.
There's Jason.
Jason with that thick truck.
Yeah, that's a big caboose there, Jason.
Look at Chick and Mick. They're making moves down there. Hello?
God, I love the sound. I just like listening to the sound, Mike, all right?
Oh, Octavius just put the nose of that truck somewhere it did not belong and worked out. Maybe he actually does know what's going to happen this week.
And look right there. You're damn right. It's Claire.
Oh.
She's on the move.
In the middle.
Oh, the 28.
Oh,
Oh,
the wreck.
Whoa.
Another big one.
Oh.
Another
and
spill
making
for
music.
Sarah.
A season
Sarah-
1 championship contender in the wreck.
Oh, Justin Tallgeier. Initiation completed. Welcome to TOECAR. I probably knocked him around pretty good. He looked, he looks folded in there.
And we're eating crawfish. Take another look at things. It looks like that 66 just pushes up the hill. He's going to get everybody involved. Ian Beaver with the wooden roll cage hard in the wall. The 23, we talked about him being banged up already. DUI div, gets smoked by Sarah.
LeBron-kitis!
Mr.
What an
Toes,
avoidance!
Mr. Toes, a second caramel frappuccino has spilled in that 79 truck. Unbelievable.
Guys, we have to go on board LeBron-kitis. And here we are on board LeBron-kitis. This is going to be some crazy wreck avoidance. Look at it all happening right there in front of him. Gets on the brakes, gets low, sees part. There's Sarah, and off he goes. Stellar.
You know, guys, I wonder if he's not going to do as good today, being our sunshine and all. And this is a night race, as we all know. Not in his element. Tristan, I hear you something to report on in pit road?
Yeah, guys, want to go to the 79 of Sarah, who was involved yet again in that second caution for the second time today. When she was involved in that wreck, she spilled yet again another drink. Go figure. However, this time it spilled all over her phone. Therefore, Siri, her crew chief, is incapable of communicating with her. So it sounds like Siri will be out for the remainder of the race, as it's already, as you can tell on the racetrack, not going well without a crew chief. But yeah, it sounds like Siri will be out for the remainder of the race, leaving Sarah without a crew chief, guys.
Well,
Cool.
Not only that, she hit the 01 of ChatGPT. I wonder if she's trying to get additional technology to help her out.
And welcome back to Auto Club, where Dadgum and Ginger Joe still lead this field. Babe Juth right behind him. That's pretty cool, right, guys? Ali
Peter
Alakainen.
can't kill anybody, so.
That's true.
He was up front
mean-
at Daytona, too.
He's here to play this year. I mean, and look at this. Rustard and Ketchup is going to restart 6th. He heard that shit talk from making music, and he's going to make that stick talk, if you know what I mean. It's the gear shifter.
All right.
The only time he's ever been here, he barrel rolled on the front stretch. I don't know if you guys remember. He got clobbered by Harold. Terrible day for the 42. Starting off a little better than last year, at least. That's good. Jason's rolling on in. And we're rolling down to the restart zone.
You guys want to make a sandwich with King's Hawaiian rolls and juicy fruit? Doesn't that sound
you had
delicious?
it in the first half.
Okay.
The orb.
I'll have the other half.
And there's your appetizer right there, tied. They're going to be 4 wide in turn 1. Babe Juice right in the middle of all of it. There goes the orb.
Side draft him.
Oh,
Side draft him.
Slide. Yeah.
Look at him.
And the question will be, when are we going to tear up enough trucks to where there's no immediate short run here? All it takes is us getting a few laps, and then once these tires come in, they warm up a little bit. As we all saw, it's freezing outside. These guys are going to be all over each other.
Oh, and they're not going to get it.
Man.
This isn't just a soft collection, guys. This is the big one.
Oh, and LeBron-kitis got turned ahead of all of them, more importantly than those guys.
He's
Oh,
gonna be all right.
man.
Guys, that was a lot of trucks in that.
Oh, Harold's in it.
For the
He's getting
upteenth time.
pushed. Getting bullied. Get off him.
Shit, dude, who's not in it? That was everybody. Dr. Chemo Slice driving off. I saw malnourished Marcus down there in the wreckage. Braden Bunch all torn up.
Oh, Mateus, you did it again. Just comes up in a chicken
Yeah.
mick and then just starts this whole Whole thing. Oh man,
Oh,
Jeff George, Jeff
Shore.
Gordon just had the whole rear end of the truck taken off. That's impressive.
Yeah, like I said, not a soft collection this time, really. I mean, it's a collection, just wasn't so soft. And Mateus was getting hungry for that side draft, so I guess maybe he was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna side draft him in the corner." Right on board here, Jeff Gordon. Oh, just kind of blindsided, guys. I mean, I imagine half the people in this crash, maybe more, were also blindsided by it. Just nowhere to go. Justin Tallgeier's in it again. I mean, what can you say? Mateus is off the goop.
Hearing some word down in the pits. What do you got, Tristan?
Yeah, guys, nothing too crazy, but, you know, Mateus Paiva being involved in that last wreck, just wanted to share this moment that I had with the 32 team. I went down there to, you know, kind of talk to some guys, that being my former team that I crew chief last season, and I took a moment to talk to the new crew chief, please come to Brazil, and when I asked him to, like, what the expectations are for this team this season, he simply just told me, you are not welcome here, and I should leave right now. So, no stories here for the 32 pit for right now and for the rest of the race, guys.
Well, you'll have
Dang,
that when
man.
you treat your former team like shit.
Yeah, I went down to that 31 team in the Splint Cup series, and they pulled a out on me. There's Dr. Chemo Slice. And there's Jason. What a cut.
He's
Cranking
no longer
it.
pacing. Hopefully not for a while. Ali
LED
Alakainen,
No.
Nope. LED lights.
LED lights.
Same number, very different vibe. Doesn't matter either way, because there goes Babe Juth. Look at him taking the lead. Look at Octavius.
LW
And Claire.
down there. Man, we got to check. What time is it? Has his trial started yet? I think he's got 5 more minutes. He's trying to get everything he can before his life possibly comes to an end here.
Wow. Wow, look at Claire right there. There she comes.
Oh, wow. There's
Have some help.
flying in the back.
Oh, they're going to be 4 wide up front. This is going to be 5 wide, actually. This is not going to work. There's just
She
no way.
last qualifier. You can't hear me. Getting up in the
Oh,
mix.
dadgummit, Claire. Come on,
And-
come on. Come on. No.
Oh,
Oh, no.
shit. Claire's
Oh,
turned in
man.
front of the field.
So's Dad
This isn't good. Oh, she's getting
It's the
hit
big
and they're
one.
collecting. Guys, they're collecting again.
That's the slightly bigger one. Oh, man.
Claire might be all right.
Marcus Morgan getting hit again and again. Jeez.
Eaton Beaver was in that. Fred Wurst was in that. He's got, like, post-Marinara.
So is Eaton
Jeff
nothing
Jordan.
that. The 94
Gordon.
Baltimore note.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
Let's take another look at things. You could have
Yeah.
saw this coming a mile away, guys. They were 4 wide, 5 wide, leaning on each other. But they did almost make it. They got a lot further than we thought they would. The 28 doored the 13, I think that is, up into Clink Bottles. Clink gets turned down the hill, and from there it was on. Look at the 55 truck. He
Let's
wasn't at all
go.
on the apron. And then from here, there was just nowhere to go. The 74 spinning in front of the field. Sarah missed one. That's the first one she missed all day. LeBron Kaitis got turned up into the wreck. Conrad East just turns the 76 of Down Under for no reason whatsoever. That was kind of rude.
Harold's
Oh.
just trying to push Tiny Stewart through. And, I mean, I guess that's safe. And look at that. Justin Tallgeier, yet again, involved in the accident. That's 3 for 3 since he's got in the truck. Right on board the Peanuts machine, that's David Krappenschitz. And he sees it, you see it, we all see it. And then they're seeing it, and he's seeing it. And they're sliding, and look at that. Not
Incredible.
involved. I love this truck bed. It's just comic strip from Peanut.
That might have been the best wreck avoidance we've seen all season. I know it's only 2 weeks.
No,
but-
LeBronchitis earlier. I'll fight you right now, Kyle.
Let's run on board with our truck here. LW piloting it this week. You know, guys, being on Zoom this entire race, on trial, with your life is hanging in the balance, and you still managed to see a wreck and avoid it like this and not tearing up my truck. So proud of this man.
My truck. Riding on board with the orb here. This all kind of happens in front of him instead of like up and to the side. You can see it all just unravel. And he's gonna... Oh, slow down for Dad. Go. Look at that! How about that? He
Okay,
used the
that's-
brake pedal. How's he
that's-
know about that? Well, he used it again. And he used it again.
14 million years of experience paying off, guys. Tristan, I hear something else is brewing down on the pits.
Yeah, guys. This one's kind of a bit of a serious one. So obviously Aaron Pressure not in the truck today because Grandma said no. So he's been kind of productive down here, handing out cookies to the other teams. How nice of him. Obviously, for Claire's business. However, when he tried to drop some off to malnourished Marcus Morgan, Carvation said no, absolutely not, and then proceeded to beat the shit out of him, guys. However, Aaron is awake and alert, but he will be leaving the track via sailboat to Halifax for further evaluation, guys.
It's gotta go all the way around. Well, I mean, you'll have that, especially in a big-time TOECAR, but up on the front row, we got LED lights, and we have Rustard and Ketchup, guys. He's not playing around about this Season 1 championship. Ignore that, and we're back green.
Dr. Chemo Slice did get his lap back, joining us on the lead lap. I say us because the 55 truck is still out there after avoiding that wreck.
And
Sure
ripping
is,
the top.
Kyle.
Oh, he's trying to get underneath Babe Juice. Babe left the door open, and he's going to capitalize on that. I hate the cameras at this racetrack.
How did Sarah get all the way up here? Sarah's been in all but one
Tara-
crash.
Oh!
Never mind.
Oh God!
Oh, Macon was in that.
Oh,
That's not good
jeez.
for Season 1.
Oh, look, big Luke left.
Oh,
Shit, the
dadgum.
wheel's flipping.
Dadgum got hit a bunch. He's gonna hit again.
He's getting hit more,
Ooh.
and he's getting hit again.
Oh my
Guys,
goodness!
ooh.
And again.
Oh,
And,
and
Vance got
again,
hit again.
and again.
And again.
Oh,
And again.
oh, dadgum.
Uncalled for.
Let's see what happened now. Down the backstretch they go. Oh, Corey Origami tried to go up and he got clipped a little bit by making music in the 8 truck. That sent him up in the crap and shits, up in the Mateus. The whole field starts wrecking. Oh, Jeff Gordon had a humongous hit into the back of the 46. But that's not nearly the biggest one we'll have in this wreck. As they're all wrecking, the 74 is going to find his way back up onto the track a little bit. Going to get hit right there by the 65 Chicken Mick. And it gets hit again by the 30. Guys, we talked about it in Daytona. Brad Oman organized all the new drivers against the old drivers. And look at this. Except for DUI Div, who's drunk. Every person that hits him so far is a new driver. And Walter Cooler, pardon me, no fucking idea why he got involved in that. And then Making Music must just be furious because he can see that championship from Season 1 slipping through his fingertips. DUI Div still drunk, hits him again.
Yeah, and there's comes Crab and Shits.
Yeah, I don't know what Crap and Jits was doing. He was probably just concussed. Who knows? It is TOECAR after all.
A little further back in the pack during this wreck, Chick and McNugget, they're going to start fighting over the wheel and pedals as out to try to get through this one. They get through the first part, way down there, but Dadgum's just in the way, and then, Taylor, ooh, Tethrima, why?
Oh! Big
made-
Luke did not lift. Oh!
Made their heads clack together, probably. And then now it's a dog pile on Dadgum.
It's like a Newton's cradle in that truck.
Big Newton?
Riding on board Taylor Ham, kind of in the mix of this crash. Uses the brakes. Stays on the brakes. But then, bang. He was avoiding the crash.
Ripped the radiator out of the 74 truck. That's going to be wet.
Welcome back to Auto Club, where we are now halfway, once we cross the line this time at least. Tristan, another story on Pit Road?
Not much of a story, more of an update. As you can see, obviously, Rustard and Ketchup is currently your leader and ahead of Making Music. This is the Season 1 championship update, obviously. Rustard and Ketchup leading, trying to beat the fraud allegations. His crew chief, Adam Sandwich, said his confidence is at an all-time low, however, and is just kind of banking on the 8-truck to wreck every week, and so far, they're off to a great start on that. So it's going to be a long season for them, it looks like.
Low confidence in a truck that says "am better." Sounds like lying to me about the being better. We're going back green. LED lights on the front row with him. We got goddamn the LW wrong. He's probably gonna take second here on this restart. Outside line got a great restart. Ginger Joe said, "I don't care."
Lucky for him, Court is in a recess right now for about the next 5 minutes. So while he awaits his fate, he can focus. Yeah, unlike TOECAR.
I will say there is one update though. Cardwire is actually at the trial, not at the racetrack today. That's also where Anthony is, unfortunately, so he can't be here with us. However, during opening statements, the lawyer for that 55 team driver, of course, LW Wrong, said, and I quote, "Your Honor, you weren't even there, so shut the fuck up." Not a great start.
You know,
Claire,
but he's not lying.
She's up on the wall there. That's not good.
She's
Chad,
driving
don't
good.
turn her.
Those baked goods really hitting hard, huh?
Oh, God, everybody's
Don't
slipping.
say that.
Oh, who's that? That's the 9. Almost getting hooked by last week's winner. Looks like they're gonna make it. I can't believe I'm saying this halfway through. This is the longest run we've had, guys. 1.5 laps. Give everybody a round of applause.
LW going for the lead here.
Tom and Walls with him. We haven't talked about Tom all day. Bringing that Jerry out. Oh, Sarah, what are you doing?
Oh no,
Holy
Fred
hell.
Worst and Claire. Oh
And
God.
Fred's getting the worst of it.
Oh,
Oh,
no,
Harold.
Slideways. Whoa.
Wow. Look out.
Whoa. Look at that.
They're gonna be all right. Claire did
No
take a lick
hood.
back there, but it looks like she's all right. A little rear
Yeah,
end
hold on.
damage.
Did all the leaders get to the line is the question.
Yup.
Yes,
Did
they
I
did.
ask? Caution's out.
Oh.
Guys, welcome back to Auto Club. Before we even look at a replay, Sarah crossed the line in 5th, running top 5 right now. She's pitting, and let's not forget, if those of you who saw the last season's race here, you actually want your tires to be aged so they're up to temp and actually working the best they can. She's pitting exclusively because she wants a 3rd and final caramel frappuccino. The other 2, as we all know, spilled in that truck. Finally missed a few wrecks. She's feeling brave enough to order another one. They put it in the truck, and off she goes.
Yeah, I mean, that was lickety split here.
Down under
Oh.
wants some Vegemite, apparently.
There's a crash to look at back here. So, Claire Pressure, Fred Worst, and Justin Tallgeier walk into a bar, and it ends in them in the wall. Chad GPT plows in,
Oh.
Down Under plows in, Making Music gets a little piece of it. Oh, and Tiny Stewart hits Claire and hits Harold. Maybe that's elder abuse. We'll have to check that out. He is just a tiny little guy.
I
Not
will
too bad
say-
though, guys.
That 65 is awful at wreck avoidance. They have not slowed down once for any crash. They definitely told me the truth in that interview.
Rage boner.
Well, riding on board with Claire, it's pretty obvious right here. She's got the sub pumping, and apparently made the windshield a little bit distorted because, oh no, that's all Fred Worst. Never mind. Sorry, Claire.
Yeah. And Fred's getting the worst of it.
And she finally reaches for the radio so she can see where she's going.
I'd like to go and look at something during that crash, Mike, if you could please rewind. So if we look at this again, obviously right here, the 28 is going to get sideways, and so does Claire, right? So the 28 spins around. We can tell he's spinning around. We spin around. We get hit right here, and it faces us forward. The 28 is about to get pushed. He's going forward right here. He's going the right way, and we spin around again, and we come back to suddenly the 28 is spun again. And I just think that's really funny, and I noticed that in the onboard, and I wanted to point it out.
Oh!
Gonna be coming back down here, start lap 32 of 50.
Hi,
Yes.
Mike.
Hi, Matt. How are you doing?
Doing good.
I
What's
didn't
going on?
ask. LW wrong.
You literally just asked.
LW wrong. Gonna be leading back
I'll
with
go
Tom and
fight
Jerry.
Tristan.
Go ahead. Tom and Jerry Walls on the outside.
What?
Don't worry about it.
As they pass where the sealer ends, and we come back down to the untitled restart zone, and here they come. Tom with a huge jump. I don't like that.
Ford power.
And there comes that wooden roll cage of Eaton Beaver on the bottom there.
Hell yeah.
Nope, that's Shave Burns. Excuse me.
Oh. Dang.
You're
Eaton
not
Beaver's
a real
right there.
fan.
I see him. Black and yellow
Oh.
trucks, you know, he'll have that.
Oh,
Shout
no.
out Wizzy Zifa.
There's
Oh,
smudging.
It's begun. Dr. Chemo Slice spinning, the 15 spinning, Fred Worst missing it all.
Oh.
And we're racing back.
You hate to see that.
And this has
What
been
a
the problem
stupid
area.
crash.
Oh,
It
three
wouldn't,
wide
wouldn't
for the
shock
lead.
me we wad up another one.
Oh man, this was gonna be a good lap too.
My goodness, my gracious.
Oh, LED lights by a quarter of a 15th of an inch.
Up.
And this will be our Roseanne one replay of the race for the most boring crash we'll have. Certainly it's going to be this one. Mateus Paiva hits that 15, eliminates him, and then that's going to hit him into the 86 truck. Dr. Chemo Slice, one of the people that just got the lucky dog, caught up in another wreck. You hate to see that for him. I think he'll stay on the lead lap this time, though.
Rack 'em up.
We're back at Auto Club, where Jason Payson leads him around in his thick little pace truck. But what's that sound? Is that Tristan? Is that you? Is there something going on down there, Tristan?
Yeah, guys, I got something to tell you guys. We got a little developing situation down here on pit road. So remember when I said Aaron was delivering those cookies to other teams? It turns out about, we'll say about roughly two-thirds of the teams down here are feeling the let's say after effects or the effects, whatever. You know what I mean. They're feeling the effects of the cookies. If you're picking up what I'm throwing down, it's without going too much into detail, it's a very it's pretty funny down here on pit road, guys.
Oh, well, that's fun. I mean, we are at the Auto Club Speedway after all. So
Think about it.
hopefully they don't. Yeah, think about it. Hopefully the crews aren't needed too much more, as we're starting lap 37 of 50. LED lights and frickin' LW Wong lead him down.
Look at Guy Kia making moves early.
Orb tried to go with him, but
Field storming down into what's now an Amazon warehouse. They are 4 wide already. Oh, the 13 pushed up. They're going to be 5 wide.
yeah, some of them are checking up. The 45 might be off the pace a little bit. Clink doesn't want to wait on him. Oh. Neither does Guy Kia. They're going to bully him up. That might have saved everybody, honestly.
Will this be the time they make it 1 lap? I don't think so.
They
But
already
maybe.
did one time.
Yeah, well, will this be the other
Oof.
time, Matt?
Oh, Justin
we're
Tallgaier
racing.
and the wall guyer.
Well,
Look at the orb.
With every corner they make, the likelihood of them crashing slightly goes down because they get more and more grip as these tires warm up. It is freezing today, and it's going to take a lot of force to get those
Oh,
tires
here
up
it
to temp.
comes.
I don't think we're going to make it.
Oh,
Nope,
God.
I don't think so either.
Getting word court is now back in session. That's bad for LW. He's got to avoid this
2
one.
wrecks. 2 different crashes happening.
Oh, the
Oh,
46 is
oh.
getting hit.
We got some plows. Oh, it's
Oh.
big Luke lifts. Look at them over
Roseanne.
there. Guys, that crash sucked.
Woof. Tom
Close
is
at the line.
Got some people
Oh,
on the
man.
armpit.
Tom and the walls.
Yeah. Take a look high above here. There's going to be 2 things going on, front and back.
Hey, yo.
Looks like Fred Wurst and the 8 truck making music get together in the back, and then Corey Origami and Octavius Flux get squeezed there with, it looks like Clink, I can tell because the number is not facing the right direction.
Oh, that's scary. Oh, more scary
Well,
for Octavius
both-
Flex.
Both elders get around Octavius, and then Jeff Jor in the sandwich there. Oh,
And, you know, guys, I hate to bring it up, but Fred Wurst, one of our new drivers in Brad's NDA, caused another wreck turning an old driver. Turned making music right around. I think he got friendly fire there, though, because he caught up the 0-1, but still, these guys are wreaking havoc this season. Welcome back to Automatic Club, where I think it's about time, gentlemen, we made our picks for the day. Mike, I'll start with you. Who are you going with?
I got to give it to Rustard and Ketchup. He really wants to keep a Season 1 championship under his belt and not give it to making music. So he's finally got a little bit of a fire lit under his ass, and I think it's going to carry him to the win here. What do you think, Matt?
Guys, I gotta go with the orb. I've had my eye on the orb all day. It's putting me in a trance, honestly. And you can see him floating in there. It just speaks to me. I think the orb is going to win this race. What about Tristan down on pit road? Who do you think?
Guys, you gotta look a little ways back, but I'm looking at that 44 of Guy Kia. I think it's given Guy Kia today, guys.
Okay.
Well, gentlemen, I'm going to go with the 33. I know how crazy that sounds, but Babe Ruth had a great week last week at Daytona, been competent and fast today. I think today's the day that 33 truck puts it all together and finds his way to victory lane.
Okay.
Former Goodies Trash Series driver. Gonna find him after the race. They're gonna hang out. Jason Pace is gonna hang out on the pits. As we come down to yet another restart, gonna be 7 to go on this one. What happens now?
No love for Tom and Walls in the picks, and you can see why. He's holding up my pick.
That's my pick.
Guys, my pick, he's going low. My pick is going low.
Ruster with a
Dorb.
huge shot on the outside there. Outside always
He's
seems to
already-
have an advantage on them restarts.
Already moving down. Gonna move back up
yeah.
off the corner. But here comes the orb, and here comes Conrad East, all the way down on the bottom. He's got help
Ikea.
from Wally Waffle Stomp, last week's winner.
Gaikia got so loose off turn 2. I can't believe he saved it. And here we go again. They are
Whoa.
4 and 5 wide. They are not going to make it out of
They're
this
gonna
turn.
squanch.
Oh, the
Yep,
62
here it
is
is.
gonna. Wow!
Whoa! Whoa! They held on.
There's my 8 wide racing.
Hell yeah! I don't like where my pick is.
Oh,
right
Ruster's
now.
about to get squashed. There he goes.
Yeah, oh, there we go.
There,
And the
with the
orb,
orb.
is wrecking.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
oh,
God,
big
McBetty
crash.
was another hard one.
Oh, they're
Somebody-
still wrecking. They're wrecking
somebody-
everywhere.
Somebody hit roof first in the wall, I think. Looking at that, I couldn't see who it was.
Oh,
Trucks just
goddamn.
everywhere. The
Oh,
55s in
LW
it.
just destroyed our truck.
Chicken
Guys,
McNugget.
I
Oh,
think
Babe,
all of our-
Oh, come on, babe. Not
yeah.
happy with LW. There must be some history there.
All of our picks, I think, got in that. I'm not gonna lie.
Well,
you can't
You
hear
can't
me.
hear me.
He started last. He's gonna be first to the line here.
No
Fred Worst.
way.
Fred Worst, after committing vehicular terrorism all day, P2, and LED lights rounds out our top 3.
Guys, it's Claire.
oh my God.
Taking a look. We got a couple of our picks just kind of getting together, racing 5 wide for the lead. The Orb, Rustard and Ketchup, Corey Armagami, 55 truck.
Oh, God.
And there's a big squanch up ahead of
Oh
that.
my God.
The
Conard
62
East.
in the catch fence, real hard. Oh,
Oh.
Justin Tallgeier, big hit. Sarah, another spilled coffee.
Oh my God.
Unbelievable. Oh, and they
Oh.
wrecked more up there.
This is a
Guys.
much bigger wreck than we've seen all night long.
Nothing soft about these collections, and there's Babe Juth
Oh.
finally running into somebody yet again.
Nothing soft map, but something very smooth. Babe Juice's brain.
It's true, no wrinkle.
Let's take another look here, looking at Conard East here in the 62, because this is way worse than we saw back there. They're all going to get squoze together right here. All of them in the... Oh, lots of... Oh!
That's a kickflip.
Oh,
There goes the fence.
Oh,
A
the
double pits to fakie.
Oh.
there goes Sarah. Another spilled coffee in that 79 truck. That's awful.
Let's ride on board with our truck, LW driving it. Once again, on Zoom, on trial, and he's still getting this shit done. But it's not going to get through this one clean, unfortunately. There goes everybody in the... Oh my God! The
Oh.
62. Oh.
Ah.
And now he's getting turned.
And there
Oh,
he goes
dang.
again. Oh. Oh my fucking God. And it's still not over because here comes that 33 truck.
Thanks, babe.
T.O.
And he spins out of it. I think that's the funniest part. Babe Juth getting the worst of it. Oh, watch out. Okay.
Ginger had a hell of a lick in that crash. We definitely have to check on him when he gets back to the pits.
Oh, he doesn't know where he's going. Riding on board the DC Solar 62 car. Oh my God. No chance of avoiding that. Oh, and then he gets clobbered by Justin Tallgeier in the 04. He's been a bit of a weapon today.
Yeah.
And I can't believe it. This 62 is driving off after suffering a horrific accident. Corey Origami said, I want to be part of this wreck too right there. But the 62 somehow still rolling. I can't believe that, guys. Not only the truck, but he should be in pieces in that thing.
I don't think they use the barbed wire catch fence here like they do at Daytona, so that might have saved him.
Thank goodness.
Well, we're going to be coming back down here, restarting with 2 laps to go within regulation. Got a lot of people out of the race after that big crash in turn 1 and 2 there. I do want to note that LW Wrong is still on Zoom on his phone in the infield care center while being examined, awaiting his verdict, so we'll hear that hopefully by the end of the race before we go off the air. And You Can't Hear Me still leading the race with Fred Worst behind him, and we're getting more awards down from the pit. What do you got, Tristan?
Yes, guys, it looks like obviously the 62 Conard East was involved in that accident. He did nurse it back down to pit road, but they did retire the car because as he got in, like as he pulled into this pit box, he was in and out of consciousness. They did take him out of the car. They are sending him to Halifax also. However, they got to wait for the sailboat to come back and pick him up. So we'll have both Aaron Pressure and Conard East heading to Halifax here, guys.
Riveting stuff,
Dang.
Tristan. I hope he gets to that hospital as soon as possible. I actually heard they might just send malpractice out on a rowboat floating up the LA River, pardon me. But that's not right now. Right now, we're restarting. 2 laps to go. This is not a green white checker. Not that it really matters. We have an unlimited amount of attempts. Fred Worst going to take a commanding lead, and Claire right there behind him.
It's today the day. It's tonight the night.
All the bronchitis making a big move behind that. That's going to put the 58 in the middle of 3 and 4 wide battles.
Oh,
And you know, that's the first real accident we've had today that's going to take people out of this race. I think this might be clean all the way. You know, I don't want to jinx it, but this is the best chance we've ever had. So it's going to be all about getting runs. Look at that, the 58 making a big move. So
here
is
we go.
Claire.
And
3 wide.
are we going to make it back? Mateus on the wall. Looks like we're going to make it to the white. Now you got to wonder, is someone going to pull the massive Chris move from last season and go all the way down in the apron in turn 4?
We haven't seen it all day. But then again, I don't think we saw it by this point last season.
Oh,
They're
shit.
3, 4, and 5 wide.
Here
Oh,
comes
you-
Clink Bottles.
Clink Bottles, big move. The roof
Way
number-
low.
Roof number pointing to the lead. He's not going to have any run, though. Fred Worst getting a big push from LED lights with LeBronchitis right behind. Can anybody make a move? And when will they?
Oh, Shave Burns trying to get a run, but I don't think it's going to be enough.
Fred
I don't
Worst
think so either.
from the hospital on Tuesday to victory light on Thursday. Fred Worst wins at Auto Club.
That's incredible, guys. If it, like I said last week, if an injury doesn't keep you out, or if it doesn't, yeah. Anyway,
Great
Dude,
day for
fresh
injured.
marinara. Big dub.
Great season to be injured. We saw it last week. Shaquille Oatmeal winning with a broken backboard at Daytona. And then after a vicious crash at Daytona himself, Fred Worst finds victory lane here at Auto Club. LED lights P2. That 54 truck, Clink Bottles gets third. That might be his best finish ever. I can't remember a better result than that for him. LeBronchitis fourth. And then rounding out our top 5, You Can't Hear Me. Give a call to that 58 truck as well. They started last today, folks. Top 5 result.
An absolute classic yet again. TOECAR, garbage truck series, really showing that it's all about wrecking shit and doing terribly. So, something to look forward to this season, I suppose.
oh, somebody still make it. Oh, Morgan.
Alan Marcus.
You know, maybe they just didn't tell him the race is over. He's just out there thinking he's in the lead. Oh, here he comes. Never mind.
Guys, I hate to interrupt, but we got a developing situation here on pit road. There is a fight that has broken out between a Chica and a McNugget. They had a disagreement regarding what happened during the race. Obviously, both controlling the car. They had a disagreement about how they handled the situation between Dadgum when they flipped him over. And after they got out of the car, they just started punching each other, or in this case themselves. The team is trying to separate each other, which is proven to be a very tough task here. It looks like, guys, I can't lie. I'm pretty uncomfortable watching this. This is truly something I've never seen before, guys.
Very, very violent start to the season. Not only has Bellagio Asiago, as we already mentioned, perished, unfortunately, at Daytona, we've had several injuries, 2 fights. What are we got in store for us? We've also seen, by the way, an entire group of drivers bully our old returning faces. Things are getting real out of hand.
And after everything that went on today, we are getting word that LW's trial has come to an end, and we are getting the verdict now. Let's have a listen.
Guilty.
That's a shame. That's a shame.
Oh, man.
I don't know. How long is he going to be away for?
It could be anything. It could be 2 days. It could be 20 years. He could die in there.
Wait, guys. He's running out of the infield care center. He's sprinting away. Oh, it looks like he got the backup 55 out. He's hopping in the truck.
Uh-oh. Guys, I think we're going to have a chase on our hands.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Here he goes.
They are evacuating pit road right now. They are telling everybody to get off the paddock. This is crazy. I don't know what we are seeing right now.
Oh, shit.
Oh, the police have been scrambled.
They're coming for him.
Oh,
Mike,
come
this
on.
is your truck.
Yeah, LW, can you please not do this? This truck means a lot to me.
You're going to get implicated in this, Mike. That's your vehicle.
VIN number's
Aiding
been
and
scratched
abetting.
off.
Oh, thank goodness. Where's he going?
Serpentine.
Yeah, he's trying to throw him off, and man, they are hungry back there.
Coming
You know,
for him.
They hire some good drivers, I guess. These guys staying right on the racing surface, trying to get the perfect line to catch up to this 55 as quick as possible.
Come
You'd
on,
think
El.
he'd know that.
Just bring it back down and give him a truck back, LW, please. Thank you. Thank God.
All right.
Well, you're going pretty quick. This truck means a lot to me, LW. Don't wreck it, please.
Big fucking deal.
Oh, thanks.
Oh,
And just
I didn't
hot merge
hear him.
again.
that was loud.
Oh my God, this is stressing me out.
The
We
cops are on him.
Just
They're
pull
gonna get
over.
him. Mike, they're gonna get him. They're
No.
gonna get your truck. This is it.
No, don't block him. Don't
Say
block
goodbye,
him.
Mike.
No.
Can't get pit maneuvered if you block Mike. That's probably his only thought right now.
Oh, it's bottoming out. He's driving it
Bottoming
hard.
out. That is the backup, so it's not really set up very well.
Yeah.
This is as fast
Uh-oh.
as he's gone
They're
all
getting
day.
Side by side with him. What's he gonna do?
No.
Is he gonna?
No.
No. LW.
Almost.
Come
Thank
on,
God
man.
he's
That was
saved it.
terrifying. Oh god. Guys, this is more entertaining than the entire race we just watched.
And he's fly flying. He's
Glad
really
you're
holding these guys
entertained.
off.
Oh, here we go for the pit maneuver again. He throws the block. He can't do this forever. He's literally leading them around in circles right now.
It's going to come down to one thing. What has more fuel, these police trucks or that 55 truck?
Uh-oh. I don't think it's going to come down to that, Kyle.
Oh, no. Don't block
Stop
them.
doing that. Oh, they're wrecking each
The
other.
cops are wrecking each other.
Don't worry about that.
That's going to be a report.
LW!
He's
You
wrecking
can't
the
do
cops.
that! You can't do that! Oh, no.
He can and he did, Mike.
They're not
As
going to
much as
like
they might not
that.
like it.
Oh, they
Oh,
scrambled
more.
some more. Oh.
They're wrecking each other still. Where did all these cops keep spawning from?
And you know, guys, I think he has 55 stars. Look at all these police coming after him.
God.
You cannot keep doing this.
Oh, he's going to be 4 wide with 3 cops.
He's dooring them.
Stop wrecking people. You're just
they're-
racking up charges.
They're
No!
stuck. He's
My
backwards.
truck.
He's up in the air. He's in the fence.
Oh,
The
my
truck
God.
torn to pieces.
My truck.
Mike.
Shades of Conard East.
Oh. I think they got him.
My God.
And there they go, ripping him out of the window net forcefully. You hate to see it. LW gonna be carted off to prison. Damn. Alright, anyway, back to, going down the running order.
I don't know how we should react to that, but trying to move on here, trying to collect ourselves. Fred Worst, still our winner. LED Lights, second. Third is Clink Bottles. LeBron Kite is P4. You Can't Hear Me, fifth. Give a quick shout out. Claire came home in 7th, despite some controversy at the end of that race for her, getting caught up a little bit. Octavius Flex, I guess the plan was for him to finish 8th today. Shout out to them. And Ian Beaver came home top 10, Matt. I know you're happy to hear that.
Yes.
Auto Club definitely provided us a different race this time. Splint Cup Series, of course, just returning drivers, so they're going to be a little more accustomed to how we race here. Hopefully they'll put on a little bit of a different show, maybe some more long runs. But nonetheless, 35 trucks finishing despite the fucking calamity we saw today. I'd say that's a pretty successful day, guys. We should have 25 trucks on a hauler right now.
Well, after that, you know, that was an event. After that race, we're going to be doing some more extensive testing during this week coming up here. So hopefully for next week at Talladega, we're going to have a much better racing package and have some more chaos.
They don't believe you.
I mean, yeah, he just helped a criminal. Why would we believe him?
I didn't do anything.
You gave him your truck?
He took it.
Well, that about does it from here at Auto Club. Congratulations are in order for the 28 team. Welcome to the playoffs, Fred Worst. And from the booth here to wherever you might be listening to this, thank you and good night.
Mark, I guess, loses 35 positions.
Bad day, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, Justin Talagari didn't do a great job in that car, so we'll have to talk to his manager.
No, they impounded my truck.
Uh-oh. I mean, it's destroyed, Mike. You're not going to do anything with it. It's yard sale. Front clipped, rear clipped, top clipped, bottom clipped.
The only bad
Mike?
thing, that truck did have a commemorative cup holder, so.
Mike, they're asking you to get down here on pit road to claim what's left.
They're telling me to get down.